Shakal, Haloyam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be the continuation of the big red button. So I've tried going on Do Not Disturb, and as much as I don't like doing work with airplane mode on, it takes away from your internet access. It even waters down the blue letter. Sometimes I have to do what I gotta do. You know, I'm not gonna do 2 verses and then here it is, spam call. Start over, give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Here it goes, spam calls, screen stop. So I'm on airplane mode, and I don't want Ratazai this be edifying. All right, Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief priest, chief prince, Salakia, of Meshach and Tubal, okay, and prophesies against him, saying, Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Allah, power, behold, I'm against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Now let's get that. Ra, Shah, and Paleo. Ra, the head. Shar, prince. Okay? Ra, Shar, head prince. It says right here, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. That is prophesying that this is the role of Russia. Okay? Now, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. Now, what is this turning back? Okay, I'm 47. So when I was younger, we had what they called the Cold World, spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt, United States of America, and Russia. Okay, was jostling. You had movies like Rocky, when Rocky went against Drago. Those was trying to make statements towards each other. Okay, no missiles flew, but it's what they call a Cold War, All right, now you have the famous Ronald Reagan, Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Okay, so basically the Soviet Union was weakened back in the 1980s. However, you had a soldier, not a politician, a KGB soldier, Putin, who came up through the ranks, who was Yahweh Bashim Yahushua used to restore the might of Russia, to bring them back to that vicious might, that fighting spirit that they ready to destroy the West, okay? Starting with spiritual Babylon, all right? And all thy horsemen. Okay, so I'm going to start over at 4, Ezekiel 38:4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. And you seen today's technology, this modern warfare technology. We're going to need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to protect his election, to raise the standard, just so we can make it up out of here. Okay? Even a great company with buckles and shields, all of them handling swords. Once again, what are the modern day swords? You got lasers, you got drones, you got guns that are what, 100 times stronger than they used to be, capable. I got a short video right now where they got guns shooting around the corner, designed to. All right, Jacob, it's gonna be hell to pay if you're not with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, once again. And shields, and all of them handling swords, okay? And what's the grand finale sword? The ICBMs, okay? Led by who? The spirits of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So I brought this out in the first video. Why not bring it back out?
What would you do if Putin finally lost it? So frustrated by his lack of progress in his special military operation and the enormous amount of aid Ukraine has received from the West, he finally decides he has no other option. It's time to pull out the big guns, the nuclear missiles. It's a question many of us have been fortunate enough not to really have to think about since the collapse of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War. But the sad reality is that nuclear war with Russia is now much closer than you might think. especially after Putin did something that makes it easier to justify launching nukes at the US and its Western partners. And what is that something? That's one of the questions we're going to answer in this video as we explore why we're closer to nuclear conflict with Russia than we have been in decades, and whether Putin will really push the big red button. Rattling the nuclear saber is something that Putin has done plenty of during the war against Ukraine. Threats of a nuclear war drawing closer have been rife, especially when Putin talks through the mouths of the likes of Dmitry Medvedev. The deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council has more than once made the nuclear threat, including an instance in March 2023 when he said a nuclear apocalypse was coming into view. However, those threats were just that.
Meanwhile, over here in spiritual Babylon, people still playing around. Look, seeking for these holidays. The next one, Shitmas, okay? Still serving idols. Still wanting to be in the house of mirth. The next party, okay? Still thinking me. Also still thinking that these fucking ICBMs are 50 years away from now or meant to go into a goddamn museum and be looked at as, back in the day, we used those to threaten each other's countries. But then we came to so much peace, they was unnecessary. Bullshit. The Lord created these weapons to be used, okay? They're a major part of prophecy, all right? We are in the last video, we already got second Esdras, okay? Strong is he that bendeth the bow with his right hand. Who is that? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right? When they shoot, they will not miss. When they shoot across the earth, all right? This is the book of Joel 3. I pray that this lesson's been edifying once again. This is just the continuation from the big red button. All right. And it's going to be pushed. 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles? The 17 nations and the 2/3 of our people that are in the Gentile mentality. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat thou plowshares into swords. What are plowshares? That goes into agriculture. What do you use that for? For tilling the ground, for yielding fruit, for yielding food. But now he's saying take that energy and turn it into swords. So take this industry. It'd be something like John Deere. John Deere stops making deers and goes into tanks because it's the demand. Okay, they do stuff like that. All right. And your prune hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Now, Trump can make all type of fun of North Korean's dictator. He said, he has a button, but mine works. Okay, hey, so does Kim Jong-un's. And he may only have one nuke, but it's pointed over here at spiritual Babylon. Okay, and it may be landing on Trump's backyard, the way he talks. I'm serious. Let the weak say I'm strong. I'm not joking. They're about that. Just send 10,000 to the front line of Russia versus Ukraine. So they're about war, okay? United States is the only docile people here, all right? Because we've been used to being the bullies so long. All right, these other people are fighting or lashing back. They wounded animals in the corner. They coming after you. All right, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around about. There cause the mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Where is that? Well, you know it's the Middle East, which is actually Western Asia, where all the conflict is actually taking place now. It's not going to turn around. It's going to turn up. Okay. For there will I set to judge all the heathen around about. What did he say? For there, not over here, not over, for there, right where they already are conflicting. Okay, the nation's already on the edge right now. We're in World War III. Okay, it's just going to get more hotter, and of course, it's gonna require United States of America to come into the conflict and then get fucked up. Okay. And I was set to judge all the heathen around about all. Put in your sickle, for the harvest is right. Come, get you down, for the press is full. What's that wine press that the Lord said he was going to stump out, okay? And dye up all his garments. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Okay, and the Lord is putting an end to this, the end to Edom's kingdom. Remember, for Esau is the end and Jacob is the beginning. All right, that is a promise. And I'm going to end this like this. You think it's a fucking joke? Well, guess who don't? Russia. This is an all-male choir singing, "We gonna set that bitch, that whore that rides up on the beast on fire." Okay. So you see, you might be comfortable, but nobody else is. They're about that. It's wartime. World War III. All right. And with that, I pray that this has been edifying. Once again, this has been the Big Red Button. Shalom.